Hi. So the book Stonehenge is already published, and you can find it on Barnes and Noble or online. You can go on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, and Target.com. For the people outside of United States, you can find it only online. So you have to go, for example, Amazon.com in Canada or Amazon.com in UK, England, or in France, Germany, Japan. And also, I just set up a blog on Amazon.com. So if you want to know more and make questions, you can go there, and you see daily I'm giving some updating on my work, and also I'm explaining the other episodes which are not written as a book, but still they are like screenplays. Today I want to tell you about the second episode, the second story, which is Eden, and it's in this episode we see how the pyramids were built and their purpose. Clearly, it's fiction, even though, like I always told you, there is some ideas that they are believable. Uh, I can tell you because this is just the very beginning of the story. Nebka, a pharaoh who really lived in Egypt, was one of the first pharaoh, had the idea to build the pyramid because he was inspired from an evil spirit, because after the Babel's tower there was kind of revenge because their plan was frustrated by God. So evil men had the same idea to do something like Babel's tower, but also they had the dream to reach a Garden of Eden. That's why they start to embalm people. Unfortunately, the first father was unable to accomplish his task, and so he gave to his son Nikos to accomplish it. And he was able to do it. And this family disappeared, and they left a big mystery behind them. At that point, the story arrives, as always, in present time, and Dr. Banetti, Professor Banetti, I say professor instead to say doctor because there is a Doctor Bible, even though in this episode there is no still Doctor Bible. In this episode there is the marriage between Nancy and Banetti. We are introduced better to her parents, Dick Sullivan and John Sullivan. Like I said, Dick Sullivan disliked Banetti, is some kind of jealous. Instead, John, she likes him. And the Banettis, they go in Cairo and to visit pyramids like vacation time. And during this vacation, while they are in a pyramid, Nancy suddenly disappears in a strange way. And Banetti has no idea what's going on. And she's gone in Eden. And Banetti is able to track her down in a lucky way, but he has to find a way to reach her there. And at that point, since her parents, they are very preoccupied, they reach him in Egypt, and so Banetti, Nancy's parents, and two local officers are able to break into Eden because Banetti is able to unveil the mystery how to get in, and everybody gets in, and they regroup with Nancy. At that point, the story becomes very interesting, and I can't give you more details, But I want to tell you, the only way out, since you are in the Garden of Eden, is death. So, if you know the story of the Garden of Eden, you know, if you eat the fruit, you'll die, and the only way out is the same one. And so, how can the group be able to be back on Earth safe? Also, they have to face several problems inside of it because they found Nikos and his family and his group, and they are trying to do something very important to the cosmos by the tree of life. And so that's the story. And I want to read you just briefly what Michael Haddad wrote about the scripts. Events unfold quickly, and we never know for sure where it's going. Though it quickly becomes obvious, Banetti will have to journey into a separate dimension in which Eden lays. This created the central tension and, of course, lends a great deal of mystery to the story, as we are all curious what sort of place Eden is. We anticipate his confrontation with Nikos and recognize this will be a battle of wits and of faith, rather than a simple physical confrontation. There is an underlying appeal to seeing a story that unravels so many of our mysterious legends. The tree of life, Eden, Adam and Eve, and the serpent, the pyramids and Stonehenge. It's not far-fetched that there could be a connection between religion and such mysteries of ancient civilization, or that such technological feats were accomplished through some contact with an alien intelligence. In fact, there is something intriguing about this. The modern quest for spirituality often encompasses the mystique of UFO visitation and mysteries of the past. So this script taps into a great and driving need in modern culture by successfully juxtaposing its disparate elements into a convincing hypothesis. I repeat, now Banetti Stonehenge is on Amazon.com, BarnesandNobles.com, Target.com, or you can order it at Barnes and Nobles. Again, if you are outside the United States, you can buy it online on Amazon UK, Amazon Canada, French, Germany, Japan.